Hey, yes, it's on.
Hey, we're the Skitzy Chicks.
Hey, I'm Carrie.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. You gotta say your name.
Oh, Melinda. I'm Melinda.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all have had the opportunity to see our Thanksgiving video, but we'll be posting it.
Yeah.
Again, probably maybe, today or tomorrow. But we have had a really interesting
crazy last few days.
That we wanted to share with you, because what's our new call sign going to be?
Hi, we're the Skitzy Chicks, and we were this close to being on the Anderson Cooper show.
He has it's called Anderson Cooper Live.
Yeah. So last Friday, today is Tuesday, and last Friday, I'm out running errands. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm out running errands, and I get home that afternoon before I have to go pick up my kids from school, and I had my phone in my purse the whole time I was running errands, and I didn't hear it ring or anything.
She doesn't answer her phone a lot.
Sometimes I do, but I know. Well, anyway, I get to my house, and I notice that there's text messages and missed calls, and
a lot of them.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh no, who's been trying to get a hold of me? And it's Sarah, who is our booking agent. She's the one that
we love. Sarah,
when you want to book the Skitzy Chicks to come to your church
you'll talk to,
or women's event, you'll call Sarah. Well, she left me this text message that says, call me or listen to your voicemail or do both. And so I listened to her voicemail, and it said something about,
what were the words you heard?
Call me, this is crazy. And I heard the words Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
So I called Sarah finally. I was like, Sarah? And I thought I was in trouble because I was supposed to do something for her.
But she wasn't.
For an upcoming gig, and I didn't do it. And so I thought I was in trouble. So she said, okay. And she just was trying to get her self-control. She was really, really excited. And she said, okay, so first off, your Thanksgiving video is trending on MSN.com.
Now, for those of you who don't know, trending is a good thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
It means that it's a trend. People are watching. People are sharing.
And so it was on MSN.com, which is cool.
Yeah. And we had to walk through that with you.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't sure.
Because she had no idea it was a good thing. So that just blew my mind. First of all, that just sent me crazy, because I thought this is nuts.
But how did Sarah find out it was trending?
She got a call from a producer from the Anderson Cooper live show
who saw our video.
And she said, Sarah, we are sitting in the office watching this video, and
which has Carrie and I on it,
cracking up laughing. So they
loved it.
Yeah, we want to have the girls on the show. And Sarah was like, oh,
she said she was trying to act all cool.
She's trying to be professional.
Yeah, we get calls like this all the time.
But she said, and she even asked the producer, what would you have them do on the show? And she was like, I don't even know. We just think they're funny, and we think they should be on the show. So she calls me, and she said they want to fly you out to New York on Tuesday to tape the show on Wednesday. And so I'm still back on trending on MSN.com.
Yeah, she's in shock.
Just trying to wrap my head around what was happening. Because, it all just happened within a few minutes.
And then Carrie calls me and tells me, hey, we're trending on MSN. And I said, okay, that's great, trending. And Brenna heard me say the word. And she's like, no, Mom, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I did not know. And then she tells me about this.
I said,
she was so excited too. I was
like,
Carrie,
are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? And I was freaking out. And so she sat down. I don't know if you sat down or not, but I assume that you did. And that I told her about being on the Anderson Cooper show. And you know what you said to me?
What did I say?
I can't. I've got rehearsal at my church.
Yeah, I did. I told her, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of that.
Do you think you could cancel?
I was kidding her. I knew she was.
So,
I knew she'd freak out if I said that.
So I start calling my mom. I call my husband. I call Eddie James.
This is different. I didn't.
I'm crying, and I'm just like, I'm so grateful for all of your support. And there's probably like a very what do you call it? A something for Eddie James to hold over my head if he ever let anybody listen to that message. I left him on his cell phone because I'm boo-hooing and I'm like, you guys are so great. I love everybody. And so anyway, after that, Sarah calls back. She said, well, we're still talking to the producer. They want to fly you in on Sunday to tape on Monday. Can you do that? I think I can. Let me call Melinda. And yes, we can. Let's do that. Let's fly in on Sunday and tape on Monday.
And then something happened.
War broke out in the Middle East.
And Anderson Cooper is a correspondent for CNN, and he has to go and take care
to go to the Middle East.
This stuff.
And report from there.
So everything kind of...
And that's where it kind of all fell apart. So
we were this close.
We were so close.
We were so close.
To being on the Anderson Cooper show.
And we still think we're just going to put that on the bottom. Like, Skitzy Chicks, we were really close to being on Anderson Cooper show.
So, it was fun while it lasted.
It was exciting.
Hilarious.
And y'all, you're a part of that.
Yeah, you really are.
And the Skit guys too, because they I think it was probably from them sharing it.
It was on
their
Skit
website,
Facebook page. Yeah,
Facebook page. Yeah. And it started being shared and got picked up by MSN. So, anyway, that's our cool story.
Yeah, and maybe some other day we'll get to be on TV. That would be cool. But anyway,
we love. We kept saying who gets to do this?
Who gets to do this?
With their friend and laugh and have fun.
And be silly and get free trips to New York.
But we totally almost got to be on almost got to be on the Anderson Cooper show. And I was telling Carrie, are we ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ready for this. And then the next thing is, but I haven't had a haircut. And my nails aren't done. And
I know. And she's telling me that. I'm like, okay, hang on. I got to go throw up now. Let me make us a hair appointment.
I'm being really practical here. I have not had a haircut and my nails aren't done.
What am I going to wear?
What am I going to wear?
It was a mess.
But we're totally that close.
This close to being on the Anderson Cooper show. And you know what? I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, that's good.
That was fun.
That was a good week.
And, but, we're thankful for you guys too. And we're thankful. Why are we thankful?
So many.
Because it's almost Thanksgiving. And we're thankful even when it's not Thanksgiving. But we just want to wish
have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a great week.
That's right.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.